Bash at the Banks. Let's go. Bash at the Banks. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, we have zombie Sasha Banks versus Kairi Sane. This is a Bash at the Banks. And here we go.
With this match officially underway, Sasha Banks, mix of confidence and
there's no story for this one. This one is in limited release, I think. Not limited time, but oh, she got out. Oh, I thought they fixed that. Oh, she did a major reversal, didn't she? Didn't she? She must have done a major reversal. La 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 la. Bumping a night. Bumping a night.
And it's reversed. Paying for that mistake. Whoa, it's another reversal. Oh, clothesline.
All right, stand up when I stomp. When I stomp, you stomp. Please stand up. Kairi Sane, please stand up. This is the only one of the bump in the night that I didn't beat.
Shocked to report that I still have some money in my pocket.
Looks like Sasha Banks is on the move, guys. The boss is giving some serious orders.
Looks like I still have some money in my pocket. Oh, there it is. Yeah, boss mode. She doesn't, unless she has a different finish. Pretty much the same, right? Yeet! Oh!
Does one have to avoid when going up against Kairi Sane?
Is this a no DQ? Win condition knockout.
Princess, the worst thing you can do is let her get on a roll. 1 second you're trying to fight off
Yeah,
fast-paced, hard-hitting offense. The next, you're staring up at the lights, all while Kairi Sane's body weight lands on you with the insane elbow.
I took a bump in the ring, Alex. It is not nice. It hurts.
NXT stars, top international talent, some former WWE performers, all converged.
Nothing like old times. How you been? Little monster been. Good, Diamond. Good. Thanks for coming out, man. Oh! Alex, it hurts. It takes the wind out of you if you bump incorrect. You know what's the worst?
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks.
So I actually trained to be a wrestler, but I was like 17 or 18, I can't remember, and I needed a parent's permission, and they said no, so they wouldn't sign it, so I couldn't continue wrestling. Anyway, I trained for a little bit, and the worst experience is when you take a bump at the same time someone else does. So let's say that like two people do moves at the same time in the ring, right? And then the other person lands before you. They take all the cushioning from the blow of the, I don't know how to explain it. They absorb all of the shock, right? Because it's wood. There's a little bit of padding and then wood and then metal. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? So then basically what I'm saying to you is that if someone hits that mat before you and you hit like a split, like they hit the mat, boom, and then you hit the mat, all that shock is absorbed into their body, not yours, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. It is not good. It is not good. It hurts. So just so you know, if you bump incorrectly, it hurts too. So those be things. Oh yeah, it's knockout only.
Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron. It's not going to be good.
There we go.
Not so fast. Wow, that was a stealth move if I've ever seen
it. Yeet.
Another big move. It's a wrap.
It's not a wrap. Because I need to knock her out.
Oh, now it's the boss with a little smack talk. Here comes Sasha. Boss time. Let's just hope Banks has enough stamina.
Yeah, hit your elbows. That hurts a lot too. Also, one of the things I was doing wrong when I trained to wrestle is that I was doing like shoulder rolls, and instead of like rolling through, I would like land on my shoulder, and it really hurt. So yeah, learn how to. Do you still play Supercard? I know not now because of 2K stuff, but I didn't know. Oh yeah, I did actually redeem the Supercard stuff from the 2K Collector's Edition, but I think I should be having some Supercard stuff coming up soon because the new update's coming out soon. Oh!
Think about her next move.
But I'd rather be in like the production side of the show, commentary, whatever. I do not backstage interviews, set up the show, that kind of stuff. That's more rewarding than me.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts.
That's it. We did it. I tried to take a bump on my living room floor, and I think it was up here like the batting almost like a bounce thing. So yeah, no, not at all, Alex. It's not like a trampoline, dude.
Sasha Banks takes this one. It was a sinking ship tonight for Kairi Sane, fellas, and the Pirate Princess was without
a wrestling ring is canvas, a little bit of padding, not a lot. Wood and steel. That's what it is. Ember Moon. Sin, I'm down if we do the 24/7 rule stuff. As you know, I'm going to play this out, though. Bash at the Banks. Then we can do whatever you want. But it is painful. It is painful. Yeah, boxing ring is worse. Because I don't think they have the same amount of padding in a wrestling ring. Because they don't need it because they're not supposed to take bumps. They're just supposed to get punched.
Look, Ember has tremendous in-ring ability, and the Eclipse may just be the most devastating move in the entire women's division.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh, saw it coming. Stomping. Ouch.
What is the fast? Okay. Everything's like double the speed. Which I actually like this. Can we just get the gameplay to be this fast all the time? Can we just make the gameplay this fast all the time? Oh my gosh. Don't wrestle in a box ring? Yeah, don't do it.
Sasha is a walking ulterior motive. Her opponent needs to keep her head on the swivel.
I actually like it fast.
Don't buy for a second that
don't take that wrong, you perverts.
That's exactly when you get stabbed in the back.
Corey, your vendetta against Sasha Banks has reached an all-time high now. An ulterior motive?
Just because Sasha has you fooled, Saxton, that doesn't mean her opponent.
I can just stomp all day. That's all I can do. Hey, hey. All right. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, my God. Look at Sasha Banks. Just like Byron in his job.
I love it. Let's go. Russian leg sweep because that's.
Sasha Banks is looking at it.
That puts her in total control.
This is good. I would like to play this all the time. Can we make this the thing for all time's sake? Yeah, let's do that. I love it. You're such a freaking hoe. I love it. Yeet.
And Ember Moon, too quick.
Too quick, of course it's too quick.
I
actually really do like the speed though. I wish we could program this in our own. Be fantastic.
Oh my God, look at Sasha Banks, just like Byron in his job.
Boom! I am the greatest alive. Let's go.
Unconventional win. Here is your winner, Sasha
Hey, Sin. Ready for a 24/7 match. We'll do it after the tower. Okay. Cool.
A few different reasons. Hey, a win is a win, and Sasha found a way to do it.
I don't know any way that I could explain it to you, but it's a process. It is a process. So if you ever buy a ring, they usually don't include the wood. You'll have to get your own wood. Now, I've seen the planks that I have, but I've also seen people use like boards. Now, I don't know why you would use the boards. Aren't there rings with springs at the bottom of the middle? Oh, there's ones with cables that go across it. I don't know what the difference of that is with steel cables in the middle, but whatever the ECW, you're probably thinking of the ECW rings. If you watch any of the ECW ring stuff with Rob Van Dam, theirs had like a spring to it. Now, I don't know if that was the steel cables in the bottom or what it was, but theirs definitely did have some sort of spring to it. So I know what you're saying there. Look at RVD, Jerry Lynn. Where was the pile driver? Was it Tommy Dreamer, Rob Van Dam? Somebody pile drived Rob Van Dam and bounced up in the air. That one was crazy. I don't know what they did for that ring setup, but
eventually she'll be too busy bragging to the WWE universe to focus on the match.
So anywho, and also they have steel cable ropes, not steel cable, yeah, cable ropes, and then they have like rope.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys. Definitely not.
Yeah, but you could see the bounce on that one.
Take advantage. Not again. One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
No, there's a steel cable in the middle. Those are for the low rings, and he has a low ring. I think you have to do that for the low rings with the cables. Otherwise, the ring will not work properly. There are rings that are like right to the ground height-wise, and that's what he has, I believe. And those have a cable in the middle going back and forth. And you have to have that cable, otherwise the ring will like collapse kind of thing. Whereas like what we have, what the WWE has right now and what they have, there's no cable, I don't think, in the WWE. Some of them do have cables, but some of them don't. Any of the independent rings I've ever worked with or used or whatever, there was no cable in the middle. The reason I didn't like the cable in the middle was because it was always like a little bit confusing to me, and I didn't understand. So, and none of the ones, I don't think you really need it, to be honest. I've only worked with like high spots rings, I think. There are other rings and stuff out there, but I don't know. There's my knowledge of wrestling rings, I know, Alex. I did one run, if you got, I don't know if I've ever talked, I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I did run an independent wrestling promotion. I ran one show, and I had Bobby Lashley and Arya Daivari on it. So, oh yeah, and Vince Russo. I'm sure you guys know that. So, yeah, that was a thing.
Big time offense. The boss is giving some serious orders right now. Yeet!
And so I had the ring, I had to set it up and everything. So.
Oh my God, look at Sasha Banks, just like Byron in his job. Going after the upper body. And it's totally
it was meant to keep the post stable. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But it depends on the types of posts. Some of the posts are square. Some of the posts are circular. It just depends. I remember that, whatever happened. So basically, my life changed. It's a lot of money to do a wrestling show, and so I actually got out of it. I stepped away. I got married. I had a family. I had a kid. So that's the path I took in my life. I told Jeremy, who was the other guy, I said, hey, you can do whatever you want with it. It's all yours. Go ahead and do it. And so he did it and he took it.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
They ended up like merging their stuff. Like the promotion ended up like merging with another local promotion that I used to work with. And then apparently they didn't like what was going on or the direction of where the company was going or whatever, so they left, and so they're doing their own thing again now. So I guess it's still going on. Just have a show next year or something. Is their next show? I don't know.
And again, yet another counter.
When we started the promotion, we wanted to make sure we were making a splash, so we had like Vince Russo and Bobby Lashley and a bunch of other people involved. We were going to make it a big deal, but it takes a lot of money to run a wrestling promotion. Let me tell you that.
Definitely an unconventional win. Here is your winner, Sasha Banks. Big singles win here, guys.
That was hard
Yeah.
to watch.
Nobody raised your hand.
Hey, a win is a win, and Sasha found a way.
I was a ring announcer. I just didn't have it in me to continue. My health is, besides, better to be a fan than be a part of it, in my opinion. Go to House of Glory. You'll see Macho if you ever go to House of Glory. And JD from NY. Do it. Honestly, my most fun I had in wrestling was I worked with Magnum Pro as an independent in Omaha, Nebraska. I was a commentator, and so basically we did all like the YouTube production, we did all the videos online. We were the commentators, and then Master P is spot House of Glory, yeah. So basically, I was a commentator, but I also helped write storylines. I helped with setting up the ring, or helped set up like the shows and the production and film it and edit it and all that stuff. So it was really cool. That was like my most fun. But again, on the independent level, there is no money, and you work your butt off for nothing. Wrestlers, they come, they do their, what the freak? Wrestlers, they come, they do their work, and unless you're like a top tier promotion on the independents, you're not making a lot of money. I mean, the promoter will make most of the money, but it's also expensive. A few tricks of the trade here that you could do. You can learn the tricks of the trade. There's things you can do. Some of the things you can do as a wrestling promoter that I did, which I thought was very smart of us, that I haven't seen a lot of promotions do, is we literally went door to door to businesses with a packet in our hand looking for sponsorships for the company. We pitched a vape company, which now vaping is like not something I want to be a part of, but we pitched a vape company to actually sponsor our company, our show, and buy our championship title belt. So they ended up paying for it, and we give them a sponsorship. One of the cool things that we could do, since I do YouTube and video editing and all that stuff, we could offer these companies a commercial. One of them I did was a dog grooming company. And with this dog grooming company, we made them a commercial. And so the thing is they're not just like putting their ad on a flyer. They're getting a commercial that they can use for their business on television, on YouTube, wherever they want to put it, Facebook, whatever. And they get to keep that forever. So, and then we just took that money and that went towards the business. And I thought that was a pretty smart idea. So that was one of our strengths that we had, was that we could say, hey, we have video production. We can do all kinds of cool stuff for you. We can promote your business. And we did that, and people loved it. And that was one of the things that I think worked in our favor, was that. But at the independent level, there's two ways to go about it. You run a cheap, low-budget show with local guys, and know that you're only going to get maybe 100 people max in that place.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is. Bankrupt.
What are you saying? Oh, yeah, I wish Rob would have done that with his company, made us go door to door with flyers. See, that was one of those things that I felt was wrong in the wrestling business. I did not think that my talent should go sell the tickets to the show. I didn't think that they should have to go promote the show. I didn't think that was a good thing. I felt that the talent should do their matches. They should work. They should be like the face of the posters and, you know, do some promos and some video work and try and sell that way. But I didn't think that them, maybe go to like some local events, stuff like that, you know, like networking stuff like that. But I don't think they should have gone door to door with posters and flyers and trying to get sponsorships and sell stuff. When I'm not going to be able to pay them extra to do that. You know what I mean? I'm going to pay them for their time in the ring. But people are going to go, oh, this guy's going to be at the show, so I'm going to go see it. And that's where the draw comes in. So I didn't think that was a thing, so I didn't make him do that.
Slowing down here, guys. Slow it down. She's stuck in park, Cole. Bang, Sasha.
The big thing that you, on the independent level, there's two ways to think about it. Number one, you could have a small-time promotion where you're going to just be in a small venue. Basically what you do is you talk to the bar or wherever you're going to wrestle your shows and go, hey, we'll give you all the liquor sales in your bar during this show. If we do X amount of liquor sales, we can get the venue for free. And they'll go, okay, that sounds like a great deal, because they're going to make a killing at the bar. You're like a band, right? You ever been to places where there's a band? You're just trying to get people to come to there and come see the band. That's basically what wrestling is. So you do it in a bar or a place where there's alcohol. You say, hey, we're going to have this much in concessions. If we can do that much in concessions, we'll get the venue for free. And you can usually do that on a local level. The other thing would be to spend a little bit of money, get some talent in there, get a bigger place. You might be able to do the alcohol thing. But another thing you could do is like talk to the talent you're bringing in, like bigger independent names. And then for that, you could say, hey, we are going to, there's the match. We are going to bring Bobby Lashley in. We would love him to do a public appearance at your gym. We will have people coming to your gym. You can try to get them to sign up. Pay us X amount of dollars, and then that money will go towards Bobby Lashley's fee for coming out to the show. We didn't do that, but that's an idea we had. So there's a lot of different things you could do.
For a few different reasons. Hey, a win is a win, and Sasha found a way to do it. Seems like her fighting instincts are still there.
Some bars charge minors. Yeah.
TV, folks, this
Depends.
crowd, it really is this.
So there's a lot of things you could do. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, I have a lot. Like, I don't know. I miss the carny. The thing is, running a wrestling promotion takes all of your time and effort. What the freak is this? Double weapon damage. Okay. Here's the thing. Running a wrestling promotion takes all of your time, right? It takes a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of effort to do it. But
I honestly don't even know how your mind comes up
if
with
you're,
this stuff. I've been saying the same things for years.
I don't know how to explain
I'm just
it.
happy that Sasha's proven me right.
I don't know how to
for
explain
everyone
it.
to see.
Minors had to pay $5 to enter. Oh yeah, there's usually a cover for every show you go to. So.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Yeah, there'd be a cover for every show. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'd say you devote a lot of time and effort into it. As the owner promoter, it's a lot of work, and you got to do a lot of different things. There's a lot of hats you got to wear.
We're coming to you from Las Vegas, and I'm a little shocked to
It
report that I
sucks
still have
being
some
the
money in my
promoter
pocket.
/ owner because
And she's back
it's
in the
all
ring
on
now.
you.
Now it's Naomi making her
The
pay.
most satisfying thing to me in professional wrestling is when you come up with an idea, you execute that idea, and the crowd and the fans and everybody love it. And that's the payoff. Like, as a creative guy, I love doing commentary. I loved all that. But I think my favorite was like coming up with these ideas, making the YouTube videos, setting up these storylines, and then executing it. And that's what's my favorite. It's like coming up with, like, seeing these two wrestlers that are homegrown talents that have come from nowhere, and you build them up so importantly with YouTube and the storylines or whatever that you can basically sell out the arena as much as you want, as much as you can, and you have people come to see a fight, a main event that they want to see, and that people are excited, and then when it happens, you're a fan of the match and you're like, this is fantastic. That to me is the best. But then again, you're going to make $200 for a month's worth of work, and that's about it. So if you can get over that hump, that's all I got for you. But it is entertaining, and it is fun. This is awesome, yeah. What is this dips? Normal win KO.
A lot of dangerous, dominating women in WWE, but Nia Jax stands out as one of the most threatening. This is a woman who is more than able to back up her words with actions, and she often takes pleasure in it.
Finally got her down to the ground.
Extremely confident. That's what being the boss is all about.
I can just use weapons, right?
It's living life on your own terms and doing what you want to do when you want to do it. Whoa, you sound like you changed your colors, Corey. No. She's still a backstabbing glory hog, but I gotta respect.
Oh no!
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. And now that one's countered. That was impressive, Michael. Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a
it's really fun to see those ideas come to life in wrestling. But again,
that is a great reversal.
It doesn't pay the bills. So if you can get used to that, I mean, that'll be good.
Sasha Banks is making her presence known. Banks is on a roll.
It's just a lot of work to put on a successful wrestling promotion. You have to devote a lot of time and money and effort into it. Unless you have like a financial backer.
That is just insulting.
We'll give you the freedom to do what you want.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum back.
Get out.
Stretch. And there's the reversal.
One day, we will run a deadlock promotion. One day. Can you imagine? Yeek!
Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
I could just imagine Pulse booking a wrestling promotion.
Oh, I think we're going to see it, gentlemen. There it comes. Powerbomb.
Who does she think she is, Kevin
Sasha
Nash?
Banks dodged out of the way there.
Look at Sasha Banks dishing it out.
The boss in control. Being in the ring with Nia Jax is no laughing matter. She just bulldozers her way through her competition. Corey, how can anyone avoid just getting absolutely wrecked by the irresistible
Let's go.
force? You got to stick and move, Saxton. If Jax's opponent can take out Jax's legs, then she can change the complexion of this entire match. Not only will it slow Nia down, it'll keep her down, which is key. Whack.
I can only imagine what he would do. We could have like New Jack on the show or something. What did I miss? You missed a lot, Robin.
Ooh, what impact.
You can't come in and say, what did I miss? You got to be here. Watch the VOD.
Boom, what impact. Boom.
Paulson is love for Japanese women, right?
Here comes Sasha Banks. Russian leg sweep.
Boom.
Strong performance by Sasha Banks, but definitely an unconventional.
And it would be Joshi, right? I'm a zombie, and a zombie, and a zombie, 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 zombie.
And Sasha Banks stands victorious.
That was hard to watch.
I'm a
for
zombie.
few different reasons. Hey, a win is a win, and Sasha found a way to do it. Seems like her.
Hello. I have 2 more matches. 200% increased submission damage. I'm good. We're good. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. That's funny. That's a funny thing.
Gentlemen, there's the bell.
It's put up or shut up time now. Let's see if anyone's ready for Asuka tonight.
If Asuka's on her A game, I think we know the answer to that question.
And then there's Sasha Banks, looking extremely confident, and that's what being the boss is all about.
Yeah.
It's extreme confidence. It's living life on your own terms and doing what you want to do when you want to do it. Whoa, you sound like you changed your colors, Corey. No. She's still a backstabbing glory hog, but I gotta respect that she's accepted her true self.
Brr.
Ooh, what impact.
Pick up the chair.
We're coming to you from Las Vegas, and I'm a little shocked to report that I still have some money in my pocket. Oh, again!
Oh.
She steers clear
There we go.
Oh,
Need that
shows
baseball
no
bat.
mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted teeth.
This is a tower mode, yes.
Boss time. She's able to turn it on at will.
She just keeps using
Sasha
that.
Banks.
Hey, wouldn't you? Sasha Banks is making her presence known.
Ooh. Harsh impact.
Asuka's found herself in a bit of trouble. Where do you see her going from here?
She may have underestimated
Ooh.
the opposition she'd face tonight.
Ooh, she's picking it up.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Let's go.
Hey, Byron,
Banks
just
statement.
like you, bankrupt.
Bankrupt.
Asuka's just so dangerous in the ring, Corey. Do you have any idea how her opponent can gain the advantage? Oh, my God. Sasha Banks. Just like
Boom.
performance by Sasha Banks.
One more match.
Definitely
One more match. One more
conventional
match.
win.
I'm running out of water. So I'm chit-chatting so much.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Zombie.
Uh-oh. Well, this match will continue. I'm not sure that's a...
Uh-oh. What are you talking about? 200 increased finisher damage. Slow stamina. Slow health. Fast momentum gain. Oh, no. Why does Bailey just look tired? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why? I don't want to be here.
Bailey and Sasha Banks are great
Yeet.
friends, and I just feel bad for them having to break the boss and hug connection to square off tonight. But I bet Sasha hates it too. This means Bailey can't carry Sasha through the match
Drink
now.
plenty of water for sure. Stay hydrated.
You come on. All Sasha Banks does is steal everyone else's spotlight. Let someone else do the work, mainly Bailey, and then gloats and glory hogs.
Bailey and Sasha, of course, on and off again friends.
Yeah, it all depends on the hour, the day of the week, the temperature outside,
Yeet.
whatever Sasha Banks
Oh,
needs
she
to
just
time.
clotheslined me. Oh, no, no.
Not what she was looking for.
Lariat.
Oh, lariat. That was like a takedown. It's like a hair pull takedown. Bring back
Amazing reflexes on
W13
display.
servers. If anything, 2K14 servers.
Oh, again! And that was Bailey on her heels.
Excuse me?
She can withstand the punishment, though.
I hit her with a chair, and she just no-sold it.
Sasha Banks pulls off the counter.
I hate this Luthez where she bites her face.
Sasha Banks on the attack.
Who mocapped that? TJP?
Corey, what's it like to step
Eli
in the ring
Drake?
with someone you're so close with and consider a friend?
I never really had that many friends in this business. I don't know.
Yeah, he stabbed too many in the back. True
Who said
friends stab
that?
you in the front, Saxton. Something Sasha
Who
Banks
said that,
knows
Random?
about.
And
I like
surprising
that
reversal
quote.
from Sasha Banks. Ooh, right in the face. Gets her again.
I do like it. Do you guys watch NWA Power Hour? I thought it was fantastic because we're men and we do manly things.
Stomping away.
I think it's
Looks
great.
like Sasha Banks is on the move, guys. The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Bankrupt.
Oh, no.
Bankrupt.
Banks is in control. Once more, setting.
Wow! I won with an elbow drop. Riveting stuff. Riveting.
Conventional win.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Oh, shucky ducky, quack quack, moo moo. We did it. We did it. We defeated it.
I think it's time to pick up a new book.